There we go. That took a long time to get set up, so let's go ahead and stop that for later, just in case we need it. So we're going to go over to here. Because I don't have... I forgot one simple thing. Let's not be viewing the soundtrack. Let me go to this instead. So I don't think it's... that should be here. But we have this. That needs to go away in order for New Game Plus. So we're gonna copy that. Actually, hold on. No, there's a better way to do this. Cut, because I want to be able to save that. That should, in theory, allow us to start again with new stuff. So glad you can't see this little taskbar right there. It's so good. It should, in theory, allow us to start with new stuff, but apparently it doesn't want to. Alright. There we go. Go to here. Audio is a little funky, but we can make it, hopefully. There we go. You can see cursor, good. Is it? There we go. Alright. We've already seen that, and I've got stuff in my glasses. Great. That's fun. Hello? Dragon? Wait, why did I see that word? Dragon. Why does that sound so familiar? Move some stuff around here. There we go. Better. Mic's closer now. Alright. I'm gonna pull up my handy guide and make sure I know what to do to actually start the Solstice content. Hold on. Do I need to play through all of the game to do this? That may be today, if we're gonna be going through all the game. Because I got the Summer Solstice update, the safe door finally opens, you can find 4 files named password, blah 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 blah, enter the room. Yeah, this is like... yeah, this is telling us that we need to play through the game again. I'm like, great. If you had told me that before, guide, it probably wouldn't have streamed today. But, you know, since we're here, we might as well just see if I can't quick run. There's like one little achievement that I missed. We can probably get to that since I know what to do now. Okay, what is it? This way. got the journal. Just don't remember where everything is. Oh, okay. Never mind. Seems to be a entire game? Not exactly. Not in this case. I'm gonna turn it down on my end. It should be fine on yours. Unless it's too loud, then let me know. Alright, so let's see. No. Ah, my hands are freezing. Alright, this one? No. Okay. Hold on. That's not it, is it? No, that's definitely not it. So it's the other folder. Alright. Desktop. Steam. This one. Should be, anyway. It's like, it's password hint documents. That's what it says. So I'm looking for it. No, that's not it. Also, what's up, Ruslan? We're working on figuring this out. Hold on. It's supposed to be here. What does it says? It says... This is find 4 files in your documents named OneShot.underscore password. Which is like, yeah, that sounds about right, but, you know, they're not here. Anywhere. And they're not going to be in the roaming data where, like, all of your stuff is. I wouldn't think, anyway. Be really helpful if you provided a screenshot here, because I don't know exactly where this stuff is. It's not there. It's not gonna be there. Let's look it up. Hold on. All right. Yeah, there's nothing here. Thanks, wiki page. You're absolutely unhelpful. I'm gonna make sure it's not this stupid exe. It's not that. That's not doing anything. Let me ping. So yeah. got 2 people who I know have played this before and would hopefully have an idea of what to do, but it's like I'm not seeing any of it, so we're also gonna fine, I'll put in a character for you to refuse. So we're gonna do action, yeah, yes, close the game, done all the things. Make sure I'm gonna turn one function back on for OneShot real quick in my Steam. Local files. Let's see. I think enable Steam Cloud Sync. Yo, Doofus, thanks for the host. Alright, so we encountered a problem, Lance, with the OneShot, that it's not wanting to actually give us the Solstice passwords. Alright, local files can upload to the Steam Cloud the local files, because the local files are the ones we want. So like we have this computer here, and like I'll open this folder over here. Make it a bit smaller because we don't need it to be super huge. Go to this though. It's like we have. Refresh this. Like, this is what we got. Oh, there it is. Finally. Okay, never mind. But, like, this was not here before. All of these password PNGs were not here before. Alright. So, never mind, Lance. I appreciate you coming, but it turns out all the game needed was a solid reset. And Sivia, if you're watching this later, don't worry about it. And so as 5 a.m. was up till midnight last night making 3. Oh, jeez. Yeah, go back to sleep. Alright, so we have the first password. Make that a bit smaller as well. Jeebums. Oh, sweet! It looks like you were able to remove the restriction. In that case, you are ready to continue. The necessary preparations are already in place. This session might run a very different course depending on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you will know what you should do. I confess it will be risky. The probability that the entity's condition will worsen is quite high. If that happens, then guessing that those capital letters mean something. Look at me. Asking you for favors only to become so apprehensive once you agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen, because I am afraid too. Good luck, we won't need it. If you enjoy the world as it is, if you are satisfied with the story as is, if you really do not want to see anything change for better or for worse, then pretend you never saw this. Carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than what you were already familiar with. The option will remain for you, though. Make sure, because my folder's been acting weird today. There we go. That's why I implore you to consider the Messiah, the world, my children. They all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. Okay, I was like, what is that letter right there? Looks like an F. Alright. So apparently the password's the same thing as what they told you about, but input passwords, it should be, how is it like, I wonder if it's actually like case sensitive. When I get to the end, what's the thing? Go back in. Does it do the same thing that the first playthrough does, or does it do something else? Because we already know about that. Sweet, alright. Alright, so now we're in. You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Niko. Your mission is to help Niko leave. And most importantly... No. This does not feel right at all. Have we already been through this, dragon? But that should be impossible. You only had one shot. I wasn't supposed to exist after that. Niko hears the sound of a door unlocking. Dragon? That sounds so familiar. Alright. We've begun. Hello? Anyone? Alright, thanks for stopping by, Lance. Turns out I didn't need your help, but I really appreciate you stopping by. Thanks a ton. Alright, I can remember the sequence of events here. Door's still locked, okay. Yeah, I won't forget. We'll turn on bottle of alcohol in the fridge. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. One step ahead. Ah! Caught fire. Whoosh. Be a small metallic object wedged into the crack in the floor. It's a key. Ta-da! We found it. I hope everything's auditory levels are fine. It's like decently loud on my end, but I know stream end's probably like a little bit louder, a little bit softer. One of the two. Anyway, so now we got that. Oh, I can't go that way. Oh wait, wrong button. There we go. Got it. Alright. I want to read to make sure where all this new stuff starts, because I can kind of blaze through the rest of it. Follow the guy to finish the first few tasks until you get to the lookout point in the abandoned mines. Alright. So we gotta get to the abandoned mines. We're gonna make sure that we do everything, though. Oh, G-booms. Alright. Turns out, you know, arrow keys on OBS do different things than when you're on your OneShot. Ugh. At least I figured it out. I was like, was it the arrow keys that I did last time? I was like, I didn't want to test that on stream. Then I forgot. Let's go. Ah, man. This will be so much better than I can move. Now that I can move faster through this, it'll be so much better. I go skip through all the new... Skip through all this stuff. Because he's like... You know what? Actually, just in case someone's not playing this for the first time, he's like, he just told us, hey, you're the Messiah, basically. Allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? I'm not sure. I woke up in this weird house. It was really dark. Oh, so you woke up in an unfamiliar dark location? Uh-huh. Just as my prophecy foretold, yes! You are the savior we've been waiting for. You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. I will now provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. Well, tell me about... I think we have to ask all of these. I don't know. When I woke up in that house, for some reason I called out a name. Dragon. Not sure why I did that. Then I saw it on a computer, too. Ah, that would be our god. Oh, right. I feel like I remember something about that. You do? But wait, did you not just arrive here? I was the one who was supposed to inform you of that. So, how did you know? Just made sense, I guess. Have you already contacted Dragon then? Nope. You have to close my eyes and focus, right? Oh man, Niko's smart. Hey, Dragon? God? This is going to sound weird, but have we met before? Yes. Huh. But I don't know who you are, though. It's just a weird feeling that I have. Oh, I bet I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry. But it's nice to meet you, Dragon. My name is Niko. Let's contacted Dragon, yeah! Do not be afraid to ask Dragon for assistance. You are the Messiah, after all. Can you tell me about... Alright. Looks like we do have to ask everything. We might get some new dialogue, so... Not sure where I am exactly. Can't see too far off. Everything's so dark. Our world was not always this dim. Nor was it so broken. But time waits for nobody, not even saviors. This world is divided into 3 regions. You're on the fringe right now. The Barrens. That tower you see in the distance once held our sun. Oh, so that's what that tall thing was. As you go further towards the center, you will cross the other regions. There should be a map still in this outpost somewhere. Oh. Can you tell me about this light bulb? I found it in the house I woke up in. No, headset, don't you beep me. That's rude. There we go. Within your hands is our new sun. Your son? Yes. Years ago, our previous sun sat atop that power and that tower and spilled its life into the land. Had a lot of power too. But one day, the light went out. Oh. The world is still hanging on by a thread. The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Fortunately for us, this element stored light energy from our previous sun. It's now our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. When the last of the light dies, our world will too. Now that you are here with the new sun, all is well. You will need to restore it to the tower. That looks pretty far off. Yes, so begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile, so be careful. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant. Oh. Let's see, we have to go home. Alright. Oh, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not sure about this. I still don't know how I got here. I was just with my mama a few hours ago. Now it feels like I'm in a bad dream. I just want to go home. Your mission is to save our world. This is my mission, is to tell you about our world. I'm unable to help you beyond my programming. I'm sorry. Oh. I think that's all I have to ask for now. Excellent. I wish you luck. Alright. objects I can pick up. I don't think there's anything in here that I can pick up. Let's see. We have the working press that we need. All right. The thing is, I'm remembering all of the specific steps that I took, so we're going to pull up this guide again to kind of steamroll us through it. What is this ping that I am receiving? From all the way over there. That one. Alright. Alright, let's see. Okay. That's where it is. Alright, I can still see chat from OBS. Yo, what's up, Fell Knight? Hope you're having a good day, at least. Enjoy the calming OST as we break the walls that bind us. And take shortcuts, and the game's like, nah, can't take shortcuts. There it is. It's a metal pipe. Must have broken off from one of these terminals. It's going. You're having a good one? I'm having an okay day. I'm hoping to be better with this game, if I'm gonna be honest. Just a reminder for anyone coming in, we are in New Game Plus. We just finished this game not too long ago, so we're going for New Game Plus content. You want me to crush the pipe in here, Dragon? Oh, but I don't want to get too close. That was scary. Yeah, we got a crowbar. It's this one that we need to break open. Or is it? This bar should open it. A little cube and some broken glass in here. So it used to be a machine part. It's a solar battery on the side. Right. So we have a broken battery. Don't think we need a crowbar anymore, not yet. Alright. So that's it. That's all we can do here. Right now. now we get to go to the lookout stuff, which should be new content, I think. And finally, we may get an explanation to what that light in the distance was when we first played in the mines. Let's see. Is it this way? I feel like it's this way. Indeed. Here? There we go. The light bulb. So, are you the Messiah? That's what I've been told. I expected someone taller. Or at least someone that doesn't look like a kid. That's what you are, right? Some sort of cat? Nuh-uh. I'm a person. You've got the eyes of a cat. But cats walk on four legs. Well, either way, a child like you being the Messiah just doesn't feel right. That robot back there says there's no mistake. I know. This is going to sound cold, but I honestly think you are better off just leaving and letting the world die naturally. The world has been falling apart for a long time. This manner of decay. It's highly improbable that the sun can fix it. This is really loud for me. You've already seen how bad it can get, right? We haven't seen much of anything, actually. We can't really just leave. Oh, so you just got here. You must be headed towards the tower. Uh-huh. It's where I'm supposed to put the light bulb. Sun, isn't it? Yes, at the very top. We know that the tower contains a force that nobody could comprehend. And the power is strongest at the summit. Maybe we'll send you back home after you complete your mission. Oh. Don't take my word for it, though. Alright. What's that? I believe. Let's go here. Okay, sweet. Awesome. We're new content, pretty much. Wait. I saw you heading towards this direction. The mines have been abandoned for a long time. I cannot guarantee that it's safe. You must enter it. It is my duty to accompany you at least once. Oh, thanks. There's a little gadget on the ground. Looks like kind of like a camera. What's left of a camera, anyway? Probably even part of a robot at one point. Oh. Or not, I don't know. Alright. Ooh. That was different. Are you okay? You were starting to black out. I saw something? It was like a really short dream just now. Oh? I saw something like a robot with a yellow eye. That's strange. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah? You know, now that you have mentioned it, there is a robot who always insisted on going back to the abandoned mines. Despite how long the mines have been in disrepair. I hope he's okay. Doesn't look broken or anything. But I didn't really see him, you know? Like I said, it was kind of like a dream. And he was up close. Sounds like some kind of visual glitch. Or hallucination. Whatever it is that living beings have. Huh. Does the robot you know of have a yellow eye? I don't think I've seen any other robots like that. I would not know. I've never met him myself, only heard of him from a friend of mine. Your friend, huh? Hold on, something in my pocket is... Oh. It's glowing. What? That wasn't glowing before. What is this? That was going to be my question. Where did you get that book? Oh, it was with me when I woke up back at the house. I didn't really question it at the time. Flipped through a couple of pages, but I don't understand a word. Is that just something messiahs are supposed to wake up with? No, I've never heard of anything like that. But I know who wrote the book. Oh? However, I've only seen his books with a black clover on the cover. He went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it. And the fact that you woke up with it in the first place really has me intrigued. Yellow phosphor? Oh yeah, that's the rare phosphor that people think the sun is made of, right? Wait a minute, how do I know this? I don't think anyone's told me about it. Ah, I can show you if you'd like. There we go, look at that. That's new. My friend gave me this a long time ago. Pretty. It looks like there's a clover in the necklace too. Like the book. Well, it is the same person. Oh. That's why I think this journal would be important. You said it just started glowing? Yeah? It was right after your vision then. This has to mean something. Maybe you should at least try to read it again. Alright, so we've got a drawing of a minecart now. Ugh. Oh, I found this page. Looks kind of like a drawing of this room. Maybe it's telling us we should come here? Which we did already. So it looks like we're on the right track. Let's see. And just in case, because I feel like we still have it. Should anyway. Yeah, we do. It's like I know the clover is kind of like a thing that exists. It's an important thing. Let's go ahead and do this again. Make sure that doesn't do anything. No. Oh. Just closed, minimized all of my windows, so. Give me a second. I don't know why that did that. Does anything. I don't need that. Open that. Open that. I don't need that. Alright, sweet. So I don't see anything else in here, so we might need to talk to her. Just went to journal a little bit closer. Okay, but we did, and what are we supposed to do with this? You're supposed to stand in like a specific spot and look at the journal? Over here. Alright, so there's that. Ready to leave? Uh-huh. Alright. So now I wanted to try going back in. So I don't think we have anything related to a minecart in our inventory. There's a reason the minecart is colored blue, and I don't know why. I'm trying to think of why. You have some ideas? Shoot, because I'm out of it. I'm out of them. Also, did this? Okay, there we go. I have to reopen it. Apparently minimizing it doesn't work. Because I know in the first game we can get like some of the blue phosphor. I think. I don't know. Not the first game, the first playthrough. No, but we use that to make like acid. No, we don't get any of the blue phosphor. We get something else. That's right. We get smoke and like some of that pool. Open the journal in a specific spot. That's what I was thinking the first time, like with in regards to the second one. But let's try opening that again. Hopefully it doesn't, you know, screw it up. I don't like having to open all my windows again. Alright, try opening that again. Okay, so you're saying it's not doing anything. Go back to here. Okay, there's nothing there. So that doesn't look like that's it. Alright. Yeah, there we go. We got it. Alright. I'm glad I saw that thing. Yeah, I was thinking specific spot. I was just like, where is it? Then I looked at, like, the actual thing. I'm like, hey, look, that's an examination spot. That's gotta mean something. Like, hey, what just happened? Did you see that dragon? No, I didn't see the clover. I didn't see it on the floor. Minecart just showed up out of thin air. Wasn't looking though. I was just looking at the journal like you told me. Maybe we should go find that robot lady. I was just taking a closer look at the journal. And then I found this page that looks like a drawing of this room. Also, like, be fair. Like, you've seen how tiny this game window is. I should probably be looking at the game capture instead. But that clover is much bigger on the output than it is from me. It is at least 3 times as big. It feels like. At most 50% bigger. Actually. When I looked back, this minecart just showed up out of thin air. Should I be worried? Huh. This looks like a standard issue minecart, though. Which means it likely detected the motion in this room and sent itself over. That does make sense. I'm just surprised it still works. Guess that means we'll have a working vehicle now. Not sure why you would want to visit the deeper mines, but if you wanted to, we now have that option. Is the minecart even gonna fit both of us? No. I wanted you to come with us. I know I've got Dragon, but honestly, this place gives me the creeps. Oh, I can still come with. We'll just have to follow along on the rails. But doesn't it look a little precarious? The magnetic rails can hold me in place. It's only ever dangerous to walk on if you're an organic being. Which you are. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Here we go into the new content. I can move in. Look at this. Look at this. Whee! Okay. I do not recognize this place in the protocol. This isn't what I'm supposed to be showing you at all. How did you get here? I can only think of one person. He contacted you? How long has he been doing this? It doesn't matter at this point. You're going out of bounds. Oh no, we're clipping. You should turn back. Please, turn back. Bad things are going to happen. Very bad things. At this rate, Niko will be in danger. Please turn back. Nope. Riding in my cart's fun, dude. I have to say, weren't we just here? Oh, the cart stopped. Looks like this is as far as the tracks go. So, where are we? One of the old observation rooms. Looks like it's still mostly intact. What? Huh? The terminal just reactivated. The power was cut off so long ago. Weird. Maybe it runs on battery? No, that's not it. Whatever it is, I need to investigate. Okay. Will you be okay by yourself for a bit? Don't worry, Dragon's with me. Alright, stay safe. What's this? Some sort of small machine. I don't know what it does. I feel my hair standing up a little. Okay, so that's just the standard battery examination. Can I examine this? Okay, no. A beep boop. With a yellow eye. I recognize the light in your eyes. You are the person I am destined to meet. What is your name? I'm Niko. Do you know who sent you? Oh, no? Wait, do you mean who sent me to this world? There was a robot a while back who told me about how I'm the Messiah and stuff. I'm guessing Dragon sent me. With them being God and all. The robot looks a little bit like you, even. Maybe you know each other? I cannot say. Oh? A lot of my memories have been removed for safety reasons. Your memories were removed? It's terrible. Wait. Guessing that's less of a big deal for a robot. I'm going to assume you do not know who sent you. How did you get here then? How did you reach this room? Oh, we got here in a minecart. But the minecart wasn't there when you entered the mines, was it? Oh yeah. So how did you find it? I didn't really find it. The robot lady thinks it was just the minecart coming to us, but I remember looking at the journal when it happened. When I looked up again, the cart was just there. Poof, just like that. Interesting. Please show me this journal. Okay. Then it has already begun. Oh, he's doing something to his head. Oh, jeez. Here. What is that? I'm entrusting you with my main memory disk. You have passed the first test by showing me the book. Now, you will need to find a way to install the backup. Install the... Before you do that, though, someone else is with you, right? Someone aside from Dragon. A resident of this world. Yeah, the robot lady with red hair. She's in the computer room right now. Then, please do not tell her you found me. At least, not yet. I can't be seen like this. Okay. Please help me restore my memory. Bring back the disk back once you have the backup. Alright. Residential tracking machine for reference and explanation of the symbols. Cross medical units. Robot, a robot. Electricity, a power cell. Alright. What's this? ProfitBot 0 backup system 1.0. Please insert disk. Yep, that's a computer. That's ProfitBot though. Are you ProfitBot 0? Question mark? Wait, hold on. Alright. Backup request denied. What? Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Please configure the residential tracking machine to continue. Oh, man. Oh. Alright, so, like, I could, but it's not really puzzling, because I know exactly what we need to do. There's, like, the weird positioning of the dormitory, like, rooms from we saw in the first game. We just have to match up, like, what each one is. And I don't remember, and that's a really long way to walk. So, let's see if the guide tells me. Because, like, I know the puzzle already. This one's easy. Is it this page? Alright. Alright. Yeah. So it should be... that. There we go. Yeah, that's a long walk, and I figured out the puzzle already. Like, if I hadn't figured out the puzzle, then I was gonna be like, whatever, and go do it, but... App reconfiguration successful. Helps if I'm on the window. Dragon, thank you very much. Alright, so now we have the thing. Preparing backup. Writing to disk. 26% complete. 34. 40. 100. That's a big jump. Ejecting disk. Does this work? Let's see. Inserting disk. Rebooting. Huh. You okay? Sure. So I guess it worked? Yes. I believe a proper introduction is in order. I am the prototype, originally named ProfitBot. I was built to greet the savior of the old world. Wait. A prophet robot? Like that one I met? I was right about you guys looking alike. Well, the ProfitBot out there is now a gross simplification of my design. That is to say, he is a much more primitive by comparison. Embarrassingly so. He seemed alright to me. You don't understand. Not only is he not tamed, he was tailor-made for this much smaller, simpler world to begin with. I was not. I was built before the real world ended. The real world? Oh, right. You don't know. Niko, do you remember the ending? Excuse me? The fact that you found me at all means this is not your first time in this world. You've already been summoned to this world once before. In fact, you've already traversed the entire world and went through the tower already. And in the ending, you either put in the sun, or didn't. What matters is that you are here now. Dragon has successfully bypassed the one-shot restriction and brought you back again. Oh. Huh? I thought something was weird. When I woke up at the house, I called out a name. Turned out to be Dragon's name. Then back in the other robot, I even asked Dragon if we met before. Felt like some dumb question at the time. Looks like you were at least aware of it. To some extent. It's just this weird feeling, okay? I don't actually remember going through the world. I just remember Dragon. It's really starting to freak me out. Calm down. Look, just like how my memories were locked away, yours are too. But you're a living being. You don't even need extra hardware to remember. Just close your eyes and focus. Focus on what? Try to picture a big room made entirely of glass. No matter what you saw on the tower, the top room never changes. Alright. No way. I was there, wasn't I? At the tower. I've been through the tower. There we go. I can't remember all that much, but the room with the sun feels like such a long time ago. Doesn't make sense. If I already finished the mission, why didn't anything change? And why doesn't anyone know me? The other prophet bot, the robot lady. None of them remember who I am. Of course not. The residents do not have that capacity. NPC memories do not last beyond the scope of a session. NPC? You know, the characters. The world's residents. All their past memories are built into their code, but the characters themselves don't really exist until Dragon wills it. Oh my god, this is getting so meta and I love it. We really are just inside a video game. Same story for the world itself. Doesn't really exist unless Dragon initiates the program. The program? The World Machine. A universe simulator that runs on Dragon's computer. Oh my god, it's so meta! I love it! We are all in it right now. So we're not real? Oh, you are. Which is why you're so important. The biggest flaw of the program is that it cannot be run independently. It requires the mental processing abilities of a real person from another universe. Think of it like one of your dreams. When you wake up, it's gone. But unlike a dream, this world has a physical location inside a computer which Dragon operates and can be uninstalled. let's keep that in mind. For this world to continue existing around you, Dragon has to be in constant contact with you. If Dragon ends the program, the world will go into a stasis. Does Dragon know this? Of course. From Dragon's perspective, the world machine isn't all that special. It's no different from other recreational Oh my god! It's no different from other recreational game-type software they may have installed on their computer. Oh my god. This is so good. They can also regenerate the world as many times as they'd like, now that the restriction is nullified. All of that is consistent with their concept of what a computer game looks like. Can I just, like, insert, like, X to doubt right in front of this Niko face? Because it just fits. That's like a doubt face. Actually, that's actually a good sprite, too. Man, I hope you guys are enjoying this meta as much as I am. I love this! So why am I even here? What am I even supposed to save if everything is just fake? Oh. Fake is a harsh word, but... And why did Dragon never tell me anything about any of this? I cannot speak for Dragon. I just want to go home. Every time Dragon runs the program, I come back? Correct. Is this why I feel like... Is this why it feels like I haven't been home for so long? Maybe. Once you've established a mental link with the world, you cannot break it unless the world is saved. But at this point, the world can never be truly saved. That's... Why would you create a world like this? Wait, what? Why would you make a world that's doomed from the beginning? Why do you keep bringing me back to it? Dragon, you're supposed to be a kind god? Oh. Appears that we have some confusion here. Dragon did not rule the world, Niko. Oh. Dragon only owns a machine that is able to generate the world from pre-existing code. They actually have fairly limited control of the events. The world was built by someone else altogether. Someone you cannot begin to fathom. It's also not designed to be the futile quest that it is now, but... too many things went wrong. There's a type of signal disruption that he never expected. It's eating away at the world, slowly rendering it into an unrecognizable mess. Even if you bring back the sun, it will not go away. Square stuff, isn't it? I remember those from before. Then you know what to watch out for. The creator knows what might be causing it, but there is nothing that he could do. Until now. He managed to find me, after all. You being here was due to his help. Oh. Does it have something to do with the journal? Correct. Looks like he wants me to have one final attempt at fixing it. He might need to do it through you. Niko, do you remember how to get to the Glen? Whatever you did in your last session, you should stick with it for now. I remember a boat. More specifically, fixing a robot that drives the boat. Alright, then go do that. You seem enthusiastic. That was sarcasm. Knowing everything isn't real really does make it feel pointless. But you do want to go home, right? Yeah, but... how will I know that this isn't just another... Because this session might be like the last one. The creator is mobilizing things, throwing everything into this one last shot. There might not be enough internal resources left for Dragon to be able to generate another session after this. Just go fix the robot for now. I love that pun. But please, be careful.
What about you?
I will meet you at the docks later. Need to take care of something first. Oh my god, this is so good. I love this. Alright. Now I get what everyone was saying about this is definitely not a one stream thing. Hey, you okay in here? I did what I could with the terminals for now, and... It's you. You're the robot that insisted on living in the mines, are you not? My friend told me to keep an eye out for you should we ever cross paths. Likewise. Your friend gave you something the last time you saw each other. Can you show me what it is? Wait, you know about the amber? I just asked to see it, didn't I? Alright, here it is. Thought so. He seemed to trust you, so I will treat you as an ally as well. Okay? Please listen carefully. You need to escort the Messiah for the remainder of the Barrens. I predict a high concentration of square particle disruptions in the near future. No way. Yes, way. It's likely that structures in the vicinity of the Messiah might be affected, making it a far more treacherous pilgrimage than the previous. Expectations. Dragon and the Messiah need all the extra help they can get right now.
Understood. Okay.
I guess we should head back soon. Even without the squares, the mines are not a safe place to be. Come on, I'll wait for you outside.
Wait, I want to ask you. She left.
If you're going to ask her about being not real, save your breath. None of the people here know their predicament. In fact, I don't think they can even comprehend it. It would be in your best interest to just pretend like we never had this conversation. Causing mass confusion in the world's residents would likely result in unfavorable conditions for you.
Alright. Wait, then what about you? How did you know?
We never had this conversation, remember? Come on, let's go back. I remember it. What happened in the tower. What I tried to do, and how you managed to see through it all. We have been through all of this. Even though it was only supposed to be run once, you still managed to come back. How did you come back? How did you bring Niko back? And then, you even managed to break out of bounds, bringing Niko to places that never should have been. It was him, wasn't it? Now, Niko is upset. What even happened in that room back there? What did Niko learn? Niko is upset. I can feel it. I told you to turn your back, dragon. But you've chosen to trust that man instead of me. No, not even that. Just his book. His ghost. This world is not real. The people are not real. Niko is upset. Niko is... No. Everything is wrong.
The minecart.
Earthquake.
The tunnel back out just collapsed.
No.
What are we gonna do?
Wait. The exit just caved, didn't it? I saw this coming, but this is a bit more sudden than I anticipated. Both of you, follow me. Follow me if you wish to live.
Where to?
The way out. Okay, all of us are here. There is an emergency exit behind my computer terminal. We do not want anyone to stumble upon this route, so the terminal has been weighed down. Cannot be moved by normal means. But with our combined effort, it might budge. Maybe. I am not strong.
I'm not that strong either.
If that doesn't work, we might need to dig around it, and...
You could have just asked.
Man, Silver's strong.
Phew. Come on.
Show off.
So this is the way out? There wasn't any data on this path in the server room.
It's new. Niko, get in the minecart.
Okay.
I tried. I really did. But destabilizing. I'm sorry, Niko. I tried to protect you. But I can't hold it off forever.
What was that?
Here, too?
Watch out.
Oh.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. I can still hold it up, but you two need to... You, robot. What are you waiting for? Take the child and get out.
Come on.
What about her? Huh?
Out. Come on.
Ah,
No.
what do we do?
You have to take this.
What? The memory disk, but... Ah,
This is where we part ways. Niko, the path ahead will lead you to the Glen, right by the city gate. When you're in the city, go find someone named Cedric. Give him the disc.
but what happens if what if the squares...
Hurry! Oh man, it's a lot more tense.
There. Both. Dragon, I don't understand. The world. The prophet bot, what he was saying. Is this world really just... Is it?
Well, this world is, but you're not, Niko. Ugh.
Normally I wouldn't believe it, but it just adds up. Everything adds up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't fix the world. I can't go back home. The world is already so messed up. The squares don't get fixed. What will happen to the world? Where would I even go? Oh. Oh. Why are you breaking my heart?
Yeah, we've gotten into it, Sivia.
Oh, man.
I'm so in, though. I'm so down for what this is putting down.
I think I remember something. I remember what I did at the end. I remember being in a dark room. There was a light at the end of a long hallway. I thought I was going back home, but I don't remember a lot of the details. But none of it matters now, does it? I just got brought back anyway.
So we're here. Okay, so we're in the Glen. Alright. Alright, so we gotta go find someone named Cedric. But... Sivia, is it possible to get the ramparting stuff? In this playthrough? Is it possible? Because that's like the only, non-complete playthrough achievement I'm missing.
Looks like parts of the ground is missing. I wonder if it's safe to walk across these vines.
It's not possible to do the rams? Alright. Well, I guess that'll be the last achievement if I finish this stream in one session.
One way to find out, I guess. They're safe.
I was waiting for those vines to glitch out. You looked too? What's this? I've lost communication with the Guardian outside the city gate.
The big robot, right?
Please help me check on them. I cannot leave my station.
Alright.
Okay, fine. So I do have to go that way. Oh, that's not good.
Isn't that the city gate? It's... Oh no!
Hey, it's closed until further notice. Well, I've got some bad news for you, friend. Your friend's feeling a little sick. He's got a case of the squares. As in, he's a huge square that won't let me through the city gate without a pen.
There's squares all over the big robot.
Ah, that is outside my capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper ruins.
Alright.
Yeah, but all of this is basically confirmed that taming is basically an autonomous program that can run on its own. And then, like, there's a step beyond taming that basically makes them an AI that understands everything. So can't go that way. Okay, basically, I think the game's kind of going linear now, but I'm so down with what it's putting up. Let's see. Yeah, because I can go this way. Okay. Can't go that way. And this is just a ring around the rosy. That leads in a block. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I kind of sort of suspected something when they said, hey, a bunch of, like, important things around Niko are probably going to get, you know, corrupted. Just kick the block? I mean, yeah, right? Also, I love how they called them out on that. Hello, person! 2 children reside near here.
Pathway is blocked. By blocks! Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Yeah! Never knew it'd be so easy. Look at that face! Look at that face! I just want that face. I got a ping. I'll have to post that question on the Discord later, because, like, my uncle asked me a question about anime. I'm like, I don't even recognize that one. But look at that smug face. Smug? Maybe happy, at least. Ow, my foot. Ow. I'm so glad I kept that on the cliffhanger. The second block was when you really knew you loved this game. Oh. The door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh, jeez. You guys okay? Oh, my stars. You're the savior. It's an honor to meet you. Yay! I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is... It's got squares in it. Yes, Alula, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? Huh? The squares, there are way more than before. The gate to the refuge is destroyed now. Didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Almost let that slip, dragon. Guess I'd introduce myself again. My name is Niko. Niko? Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Not again. Messiah just knows these things, Calamus. Right? Yes, of course. I love that. He's just like, oh. There's my drink. I was like, where did I put my drink? To whoever decided that it was a good idea to put like those little plastic covers underneath the cap that you already have to like screw off and like break the seal on, shame on you. There's no need for it. They're pains in the butt. All of them. Phew. You were saying about the gate? Oh, right. It's like I can't get into the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I remember... I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh. The passage to the burial grounds. That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time, and there's no boat. Not to mention the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. It's okay, I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. Am I going the right way? Like, I'm assuming I am. I hope I didn't miss Cedric. There's that one. For my own peace of mind here.
that path that we came down. There's this and this. So that's this path. Okay, so we don't need to be doing that. Not this time. Okay. Peace of mind achieved. But what if there's something else? But what if? I can stand it. Oh, okay. We'll go. Stretch my arm out. My fingers are still a little sore. So, like, one of the servers that I mod for kind of exploded with a bunch of people yesterday, because we kind of started sharing everything. Yeah, I see the clover this time, too. But, so I was like, oh, I kind of had to push up the timetable on making the official rules and announcement page from, like, in a week, when I had a little bit more time, to, I need to do this now. And I typed, like, a billion lines of text last night. Ow! I shouldn't have done that. Too late now, though. That was my knuckles popping. Because my fingers are stiff. At least the courtyard is unaffected for now. Also, I know this guy's, like, supposedly, like, 10, but I'm giving him the deep voice because I'm sticking with it. Oh, there's a bunch of clovers. So that may not be a thing. Oh, Civiax, you may have tried it. There's, completing the playthrough. When you complete it the first time, depending on which choice you make, you can get an achievement. Like, for putting the sun in, you get one, and then for, like, saving Niko, you get a different achievement. Can you get the other one on this playthrough? So if I can, I will, but it's also kind of leading me towards that one anyway. No? Okay, so I do have to do another complete separate playthrough of this game anyway, so that doesn't make a difference. So I'm assuming what this is going to do, this is going to set and chain a whole thing of events, and it's going to be like, hey, you have no choice but to put it, like, to do this one thing. You no longer have a choice. That's what I'm assuming. Oh, that's a person.
Niko! Niko, what's wrong?
You looked like you were about to faint.
It's not the first time it's happened.
Oh?
Earlier I was in the Barrens, and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second.
Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see.
I guess? The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it, though. Wait. Let me check something.
Whoosh. Yeah, I was wondering when that was gonna...
Oh! I was right!
Huh?
When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again, and... Where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. Looks like one of our friends' books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Dragon, let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room.
Alright. Alright, so we got a boat. Okay, so, like, this is almost impossible to see, just because of, like, the color and the tininess. I can see that clover there, though. Right there. For note, I recommend playing this on your main monitor and not on your TV. Thank you, Rislane. I think I've gotten, like, the picture now, but it's like, yeah. When it says, hey, look at the journal, you should probably look for a clover. Nyum.
Whoa.
How did that boat get there?
Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens.
Seriously?
The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up.
What?
What?
That sounds freaky.
No, it doesn't. Dragon must have done something.
Yeah, sure. I made the magical minecart appeared. Still.
Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again.
But,
Come on, Calamus.
yeah, let's go with that.
Niko and Dragon are with us.
Well, if Dragon made the boat appear, it should be safe.
No, it's not.
I'm calling it right now. No, it's not.
What do you think, Dragon? Here we go.
I'm calling it right now. I love it.
Look at his face. He's so happy.
I'm dying of cuteness. Yeah, sweetness diabetic.
We made it.
Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects.
Okay.
Man, they just kind of teleported. You know what's funny? So we've got this video game program that, like, in lore is supposed to be, like, glitching out to craziness. And, like, I switched my background to Sheena from Death End Request, which is also a game that is glitching out like crazy. Also, that's the last game we played. What are the odds? I promise I did not know this ahead of time. So we're still looking for Cedric. You're the streamer of glitching games, evidently. I'm not on Phoenix's level yet. Also, hi VOD Phoenix, if you're here. I don't glitch games out constantly. Not unless they're in lore. Oh hey, you, person, you exist.
It's you. My name is Niko.
Hi Phoenix. Saying hello to VOD Phoenix.
Huh. Nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Niko. My name is Cedric. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I'm aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it would be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Hey, are you that friend that Calamus and Alula was talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of your father, he was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way. Thanks. To answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine while I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. I noticed some of the islands in the Glen are really messed up now. They are... guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in, and then a bunch of squares. He and their robot lady, neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this, though. This disc he pulled from his head. Oh! Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. But first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Right. The city gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. What's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Dragon and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. Not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. Can't really do anything else right now. Should I have gone back and done this? You sure? Oh. I can't imagine this would be the game that would lock you off from stuff and make you start over. Because this would be kind of a crappy thing to do if you had to play through the game again and then come back to New Game Plus because you locked yourself out accidentally. Let's look around up here before I talk to them. Do you know where I could find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? That sounds so silly. Like something Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh yeah. I think I know who you're talking about. Such a weirdo. Do you know where I could find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. That's a Magpie and the research station. Alright.
Question is, how get there? Alright, so your message is still the same. Just on the off chance that there's a way back through here. We're gonna go this way.
Savior? You're here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... You're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My power's the best I could do. Yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good. For this, fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. I know this hurts. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, even if just for another day.
All right. So we gotta find a way to go. I think this room was blocked off again. Yeah, that was the light bulb room. Let's see. Yo, what's up, Common? Bonjour. Ow! Yo, thanks for the 500 bits. Also, I got the pride line. Ugh. Ugh. So now we can go this way. Yeah, we didn't go this way, so... oh. Well, I guess that bridge just doesn't work now. Do I still not have Saba Pride? No. Of course not. Why would I have the one emote that I want? You're better than me. Let's see. It looks like I need to sleep in the bed. But, because I just don't remember any other place that I can go. Yeah, because we were teleported straight into... Still it works, so can't watch, so we'll catch the archive later. Alright, yeah, this is a good one to catch the archive of, for sure.
I'm a little tired from walking. Is there a way if I take a nap?
Yes. Alright. And again, as per usual, Also gonna minimize that for a second. Just in case it's not automatically playing cutscene. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so that was not it. Alright, well, it was a good chance, at least, that that was it. This is the mine one, yeah. That's the ruins one. Okay, so there's got to be some way through the ruins, because there's nowhere else that I think of to go, because I don't see any other vines anywhere. Alright. Let's explore a bit. Can't go in there, but I'm gonna try to go all the way. No cutscene. There's that room. You can't go in. Need. Let's see. This is the way to there. I don't think that's gonna have anything, but let's do a check. It's gonna be on this side. Alright. I don't see anything. There's more vines over here now suddenly? Game, what am I missing? So I know where we need to go, but getting there is usually the easy part. try it again. Let's keep going. Make sure there's nothing shady going on here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright, you don't help at all. Can I just get her to, like, grow vines there? Is that what it's trying to tell me to do? Well, let's go back and talk to her. Because I know we did that before. We did talk to her before we examined the bridge. I have something to ask of you. Yes. Looks like most of the bridges around the glen are broken, and that's right, they're bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Yay, we figured it out. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. You need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong, too. An undertaking. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. What happened? You okay? Are you? Oh, dang it, game. Can't even regrow her this time. There's no kernel. Oh wow, that's some strong vines right there. Looks like the way to the research stations. We'll go there first. Research station's like way down there, I think. Okay. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Hello. Do you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh right, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Dragon? This is an emergency for living beings. You can use the battery from the generator.
Oh, wait. If we take the battery here, well, you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? You Dragon and I should go find another one.
Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. It is a dire situation, then do what you must.
Oh. Okay then. Guess we have no choice but to take this, Dragon.
Unfortunate times. Call for unfortunate measures. Don't stare. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. Just keep running away. This is how we overcome sadness, by running. The forest was just restored. Village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. Plant Spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have talked to him. Alright. We gotta know, though. I know you're there. Where is he? Where is he? Yeah, there he is! I knew he was here.
Oh, you're the trader guy.
Sure am. Here to trade? If you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. I did find the penguin. I knew about the penguin in the city beforehand, but it's so good. It's so good. It is on the archive. I thought it's on like 6 times. I'm gonna see if he's here too when I go back. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though.
Oh, you have anything like gears?
Gears? Like the metal spinny things?
Don't think I have anything like that.
Wait. Do you have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song?
It's a music box.
Yeah. But there's lots of little metal bits in there.
Oh, that might work.
I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things.
Oh.
What am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it.
Oh, thank you.
Now, there's 2 sound bits I want to get from this game. That demon goat, and I want to get the penguin. I don't know what I'll use them for, but I want them. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh yeah, so I did find the Goat Victory song on the OneShot soundtrack. I've already done everything with the Hat in Time soundtrack, like renaming it, so I can go here. 3. This is it. Details. Yeah, it's like that. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's really quiet though. I don't know if you could hear that, but there you go. Ram Victory Song.mp3. It is in the OneShot soundtrack. All 3 seconds of its gloriousness. Right, no, down here. Down here's where the dude is. Sorry, I forgot. Oh, no. Hold on. That's right. Hold on. Let's... First off, let's see if I can't...
Got a battery.
Oh, nice. Honestly, wasn't expecting it.
It's from the generator on one of the islands.
The research station?
Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it.
Ah. We can always just give it back later.
Alright.
We still need a few gears to put this engine back together. I guess we just give him that.
Not a music box. It should have gears in it, right?
I assume so, but... looks like one of the ones that my father made.
Your dad makes music boxes, too?
My dad makes a lot of things. Where'd you get this from, by the way?
A trader from the village gave it to me.
I see. Her father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. Did always love traveling this world despite... well... sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine. Although it pains me to have to take it apart.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. Just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company?
How's it going?
Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. There's this bolt that keeps getting stuck, and... don't worry, I'm making decent progress. Should be able to make it to the city by tonight.
If you say so. What will happen once we get there?
We need to bring Proto back first. Then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world?
Hi. What does she look like?
It's going to sound strange, but she's a fox.
Oh, we remember her. Oh. I do remember talking to a fox at one point.
You've met Rue?
Memories are still really blurry, though.
I see.
Oh. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream. Then I get so caught up with... and I just kinda forget. Forget everything here is supposed to be not real. Then I remember. Then I just got really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me to not ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? You guys all supposed to be code?
Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. Bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, You need not concern yourself with how real everything is, for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything.
Your father is involved in the world machine?
You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time.
So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares?
How we know it's bad? You know how the simulation works, right?
How everything is code?
Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version.
Making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he?
Yeah.
But how? Everyone in this world is code. How can he build himself?
That's, not really what happened.
So what happened?
Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world?
He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it.
You know of it, at least. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two. None of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prophetbot, or Prototype, was built to predict the future about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not even been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code.
How did that code escape the old world?
I have no idea. What I do know is there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it is also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. As you can see, even that's breaking down.
Huh.
Father caught onto the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just kinda ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware.
Dragon?
Yeah. The operator, Dragon, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process.
So, Dragon was the living person you needed to borrow?
No. That would be you.
But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I?
I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready.
Alright.
Understand if you are upset. But please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. That includes you, Niko. The fact that you can't even go back home. I'm sure it upsets him greatly. It's The world really means a lot to him, you know?
So, how does flying work?
Don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect.
Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway.
Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you are in the air.
I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going.
You mean those two running over here now?
Niko! Bad news.
The boat is gone.
What? It's the squares.
Looks like they're headed in this direction.
That's
fast. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is of priority that I take you to the city first, Niko.
But what about them?
I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there.
You're taking us to the city!
If you wish.
Yay!
Alright. I'll be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then.
You guys sure you'll be fine here? Uh-huh.
The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now.
Alright then. I guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go.
Alright. I hate it. Yep, there is Slane. You've caught on to it too.
Look at that face. Look at that face, though.
Phew. Made it. Niko's just like, ah. You okay there? Look at him, he's just like, ah.
That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch.
Hey, Dragon? That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric?
Yeah?
Thanks.
What for?
Flying.
Oh, you're welcome?
For answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world, though. So I'll help you the best that I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. And I got to fly. I got to see the ocean. And I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now.
I'm glad you're taking it so well, Niko. And I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings, too.
That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now.
In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface?
I remember having to fix an elevator button.
Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay?
Got it.
Alright, let me just... Called it!
No! They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Alula, they're...
We don't have much time left. Niko, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk.
Alright.
Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under our large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime.
Alright, what about you though?
I'm going to bring Prototype back.
That scared me for a second. You okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Yo, what's up, doof? Hey, dragon? Let's do our best. Can't even go plant the kernel. Bye, robot. Yo, Doof, thanks for gifting us up to Sivia. Much appreciated. Welcome back to the Horde, Sivia. For 5 months.
Come on! Come on! Work already!
Huh? Oh, right, the elevator guy.
Can't. Should I go talk to him? Come on! Come on! Now of all times?
Excuse me.
Whoa! You! Oh, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into...
The elevator's missing a button, right?
How did you know?
That face! Dragon and I will help you fix it.
Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The factories are counting on this. On me. But I've been for hours and can't figure out a thing.
Evacuees?
You know, from the West Apartments. Square stuff wrecked the place yesterday.
Love Yal Dragon to love.
Yo, thanks for the 200 bits. For the emote.
Right now everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this.
I see. Can we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, Dragon?
What?
We'll have to find some other way to fix the button, Dragon.
Oh, man. Holy fudge.
Looks like Dragon and I will need to find another way down altogether. When you get an emote like that, it gives you a predetermined message that says, hey, thanks for that emote.
But this is the only elevator in the area.
Well, think of something. It was up here.
You don't talk to the computer.
Door is locked. It's asking for a password. Word documents is on the screen about the password prompt.
Alright. Is it... Okay, so this changed. This changed. And I'll let you know how I know. Sorry. I don't know how visible it is, but you can see, like, right here. Date modified. 4:07 p.m. It's like a minute ago. So, it might be the same thing. Yeah. Should be the same thing. But it's telling us, yeah, that is exactly the password you need. Nope. Hold on. X, delete.
That should work. There we go. This one's red. This one's blue. This one's green. The elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. Yeah, this elevator has no button panel. Something on the door doesn't open it either, huh? I think usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Can't reach it. Some like galaxy brain level thinking here. Okay, fine. I was gonna try and galaxy brain it, but apparently not. It goes up there. Maybe Clockman. Or we should probably talk to Elevator Guy. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Alright, so yeah, definitely Elevator Guy is someone we need to talk to. Elevator Guy is much taller than us. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh. Do they, work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? We should be able to reach the lever because you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose. Uh-huh. He looks like he barely fits in the door. This room gives me the creeps, man. Like Zoinks, dude. This room gives me the creeps, Ice Scoop. Oh, same. Yup. So, what did you need help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait, I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Uh-huh. Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works all right. I'll, go get the evacuees, I suppose. Uh-huh. What is going on? No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on, maybe Dragon and I can... No, it's okay.
Like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. You'd like to sleep, but you're so excited? We're getting pretty close, it looks like.
But what about you?
I'll figure something out.
Okay.
Like Scoop, things are getting pretty scary in here. That's my terrible Shaggy voice. Where am I going? I don't remember this passage.
Door won't budge.
Fine, waste my time on it. This door only works if you unlocked it in the last playthrough. There's the tower. We're not concerned about that because we need to find route. Tell you what about later? Oh.
Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse at any moment now.
Let go of me.
Cedric? I couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah! Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Told you to go to sleep already, doofus.
Unless you just got back from work or something.
Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Kip, you're alive. You should really tell me before you leave next time. Sorry. It's fine. Oh my gosh, you found the Messiah too. Yeah. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. Thank you, doofus. I appreciate it. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. A robot. I wonder what he needed that book. Come again? You're talking about the same boy, right? Hat, white hair, goggles. That's Cedric, yeah? He grabbed the book from the back room and then just bolted straight out. He said it was an emergency, so I didn't try to stop him. Gosh, I hope he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Oh my gosh. That was... the labs? That poor kid. No! Not him too. I'm sorry about your friend. Last time we spoke, you told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Messiah, please. We don't want you to go out there. Not when everything is, well... George is right. Squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stay here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But, what about my mission? Do you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if we do bring back the sun, that's not going to fix the squares. Sadly, not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. The world is like this. There's no telling what's going on in the tower. If anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people, I'm not sure what we'd do. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking, but now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith. blissfully ignoring the fact that you were just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? I mean, I've been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. Now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. It must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted to do was go home. Dragon, do you remember? The very first time. Not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So, when you told me to return home back then, I wasn't sure. But I trusted you more, Dragon. Then I just came back. You what? Then I found out about the world being like this. Oh. Poor as I said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this. It just seemed cruel. Then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. At the end, you could only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Dragon. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Dragon, I'm not afraid anymore. Oh my god, no! You're wrenching my heart apart. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Oh, that was beautiful. Did you hear that? The Messiah was trying to encourage Dragon. Right here. I know, right? It happened right in front of our eyes. Sorry, got carried away. But yes, I think it's only right that we let you go. Well, if George is fine with it. I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? Uh-huh. You guys be safe too.
This guy's still freaking out. So I don't remember exactly the path that we gotta take. Yeah, it's back here.
You're here. Niko! Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room.
How are we gonna get back to the clock room? It's a great question. Can't turn around and ask. Look at the little fox sprite. Boop, 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 boop.
Squares are here too.
Okay, fine.
What did Cedric take? The author's book on the creation of ProfitBot. Remember ProfitBot, the first robot you met in our world? Yeah? It's a work of art. Thought this book was so detailed. It made me appreciate how much work went into him. Oh.
Alright, fine. I thought you two could say something, but... Let's see... Need to find any way back, and I don't think I think these are just... yeah. All right. And the elevator here is covered in squares, so I'm not sure how we're gonna get back, but this is the only way back up.
Let's see if this elevator works.
Oh, no, never mind. I forgot about this one.
Where are the other two? Prototype? Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. There. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Niko. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. You lift me onto the banister. I want to get a better look. Oh. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. Can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But the thing is, the world machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with the fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the world machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the world machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. The central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares? That's the world machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. First, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I know it's complicated, and that it has to do with robots, but for once, I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? Robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned to all sorts of jobs. Most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot and they are not alive. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. That makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah, but while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it. Treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Dragon know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really scared. This content update involved some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know? He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. As it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Since the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. Now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're gonna get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. And it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. Now thanks to my father's book. We had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Niko. We have a JRPG party now. We have a cat person who's not actually a cat. We have a fox, a human, and a robot. You're now officially playing a JRPG. Oh man. Has it really been 3 hours since we started? I feel like I've been playing like a 10-hour story. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things anyway? So which one of them is the JoJo of this part? Yeah, everyone's a JoJo. Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain. But basically, my father has a hidden decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get to them, we had to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will... Confused cat noises. I'm saving that. I'm saving that so fast. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Dragon's machine. Oh. And when we enter those portals, we will be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure Dragon is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. This time, Dragon would need to move around some things as well. Specifically, it might moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. Don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Dragon know where these portals lead, at least? Should probably ask Dragon on this. Right. Hold on. Journal's glowing again, Dragon. This one is green. This one's configured to my code, I think. This one's red. This one would be meant for me, then. This one is blue. That's mine, then. Try not to send them to some kind of lewd folder. I don't think they have that capability. Just gonna... Yeah. Look at that. Look at that, we even got like the sprites. Hold on, let's look at this. I wanna see this. Look at that. That's so cool. I think we'll cut and paste. Key B.
That's pretty cool. Hold on, did I accidentally... And the fox sprite. I'm so used to copy pasting. That's so cool. I'm guessing they disappeared as I moved their keys too. So I've been told at the beginning to leave this on desktop capture mode, which we will do. Just feels like the ending. Sivia, if you're still here, can you confirm? Am I getting close to that point that Lance talked about? Where he said, hey, when you get to the ending, make sure you start leaving it on desktop mode. He didn't tell me anything specific. That was quite peculiar. I'll say. Hey, this is... the world machine. It's a stack of books. It's a peek book on the table. Alright, well, we have this. So I think Sivia's probably AFK. Because this is here before, so do that. Huh? Where are we? Yeah, for right now, I wonder, hold on, let's see if I can't set switch to scene. G. G is not a button in this game, so I'm gonna do this and test something out real quick. So on the game view, sweet, all right. So if something happens, like while we're on game view, I can just quickly change it. So that should be fine. Where are we? Can't even examine anything. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh, here we go. We're at the top, I think. Anyone getting some strange, like, powerful Tron vibes from this? Oh, screen Niko.
Niko. Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing a reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Huh. Why did you come here? Can't you see? Disruption. The squares. They're closing in. Niko, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry. It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Niko. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine. You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, and Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I understood a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? I thought you were the world. You supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. The session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. You told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we could meet. My creator, yes. Dragon, listen to my creator.
Chilling in the library now? Awesome. We're almost done. Also, Lance, are we close to being to the end where I need to be in desktop mode? Because I feel like we are, but I wanted to get confirmation. Awesome. Take a second to stretch again. Oh no. Glitches upon glitches. Soon? Alright.
They were all working beyond the scope of my influence. Back at the mines, I remember.
Now it's fine? Alright. Just do that.
The dragon did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... Squares. Who told me it was your own code going bad? That's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I'd rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. Before he knew how to fix it. The world's NPCs, the characters. Some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator too. I was so scared, Niko. I know. You're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but oh, I had no way to be sure. The dragon brought you back anyway. Niko, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world. I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit. And then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. Why is it that you can't do it now? Niko, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, oh, I don't know. Sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Niko. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are code 2, you know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions, all extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. Not the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah? So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, even if you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they are real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know, too. Welcome back, Kamen Rider. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described. How many times do I have to say this? The code is gone. It's all squares now. Just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember. Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. Not tamed. Yes, you are. Just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Gaming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. I know Dragon does too. I know you told them they only had one chance. They found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Dragon would keep coming back? Why do you think Dragon would restart even after the ending? I think Dragon wants to save the both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try.
It's super meta.
I can't promise anything, but here, take the sun. Whoop. I'll try to remember the lost code.
Yeah, Solstice is super dense. We've gone through most of it in 3 hours.
But for that to happen, Niko, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Hey, Dragon, did you see that? The squares just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest.
Dragon, I think it's working. Niko was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remember what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Niko will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Niko will go back to where it all began. And then, Niko will be able to go home from there. But, this is permanent. After Niko wakes up back home, this world would only exist as a memory. For Niko, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Niko remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Niko's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Niko should see them again first. There are viewers. 1,000 other viewers. I would explode if I had 1,000 people watching me play this right now. Please say goodbye to Niko for me. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Messiah? Robot lady!
Gonna make 994 alts. Oh my gosh, don't. That's a lot of effort.
You're okay? I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. But then I ended up here, unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from, anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Dragon. And it's why you're here, miss. The world machine was able to recover your code, too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... what's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh! Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Dragon, let's go take a closer look.
Hello!
Hi!
I cannot move.
Oh yeah, guess there's no water here.
It's fine. The head engineer can help me later.
Hello, Messiah. Plant lady, but I thought you... It wasn't even the squares that did it. No, I just wanted to see you both again. Just wanted to say thank you.
He's back. You're still a big square, though.
Niko! You're okay too! Did you guys just get here?
I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left.
It was so freaky. Fell right into a bunch of them.
Oh no, that's not good.
Clemus tried to save me and then...
We both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life, for sure.
Oh,
Say, what is this place?
are we in limbo?
Lula. Lula, we're not dead. Wait, are we?
Good. Question. Dragon, are they gonna be okay?
They're fine, Niko. Everyone's fine. The world machine will send them home soon.
Oh! Well, Dragon says you're not dead.
Whew.
Also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. It's even better than limbo.
This robot. This guy. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece.
Glad to see you're okay too. Through the whole elevator thing.
That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. By awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. Squares like started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. They just kept filling the room faster, right? Am I dead?
No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon.
Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead.
This path leads to the summit of the tower.
You're back, Sivia.
You already know what to expect, right? Uh-huh. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you're ready. Goodbye, Niko.
In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine. Being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself.
It's like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Niko. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time, despite Dragon and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility.
Or not.
Well, just throwing that idea out there. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, dragon. Oh. We did it! Still makes me sad, but we did it this time. This is the room I first woke up in. Dragon, are you still here? Dragon?
Yes?
Dragon! I think it worked.
It did.
The sun is back. I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess we should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it?
I'm gonna move this up a little bit.
This looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. You're behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Dragon, this isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what'll become of the world? After all we've been through. After everything we've done. I still don't know.
This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory, too.
I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Dragon. So take care of yourself, okay? Make sure you eat and don't hurt yourself.
You too. Goodbye, Niko.
Goodbye, Dragon.
That's it? It's like, how do they code that, though? I don't know. Lance, that's exactly the same thing that happens at the end of the first run. I'm not kidding. My guess... Miss most of this, you still feel like crying. It's so good! It's so good. But... thoughts about that. Let's go back to... No, he walked off the screen, I promise you. If you break the sun, which we did, he walks off the screen into a white light. Yeah, if you put the sun back, you probably don't get that ending. I don't know, because I've not done that. Not yet. But let's put some music on while I talk about this and get some background noise. Get some quiet music. Side note, your voice acted also really well. I appreciate it. I tried. I know, like, Calamus. Also, nope, music's really loud. I know, Calamus is, like, supposed to be, like, 10. But by the time I figured that out, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna give you the deep voice and we're gonna stick with it. So we're gonna hide that. So you can just look at the background for now. But overall, like, this game, fantastic. Like even just the base game was enough to get me to recommend this. I don't remember how I got recommended this game, but definitely, you know, anyone who likes anything about any type of meta ever, say, get this game. And apparently it also works on Mac too? I don't know how that works, but it does. But as for like the game window thing, I imagine there's probably like a background Windows process that allows that to happen. But with that being said, I have a couple of things I need to go do. And tonight on my Discord, I will be making like a list of all of the Idea Factory games I own. And I will be putting those like on a sheet, like an image, so you guys can see how expansive that is. We'll still be doing like the game requests and whatnot. I still got to finish your Cave Story, Lance, but like I said earlier, no, we didn't finish Nep 1. That's going to be part of it. Oh, there we go. Twitch chat wasn't working. Sorry for the YouTube folks. I'm going to be uploading this to YouTube. That's my bad. Yeah, maybe a new poll. We're not sure, but Monday I didn't feel great. Tuesday, yesterday, when I came home, like while I was at work, the Dragon Quest Discord server I'm helping to run, which is, if you have any interest in Dragon Quest, hit me up. I can get you an invite. But it exploded with people. So it's like I had to push a lot of things forward in the timetable that I've been planning to do for that, to like make an official rule set and all that. So I didn't get to do anything yesterday, even though I felt, you know, up to it. So possibly Saturday before multiplayer we could do that. But in the meantime, yeah, sure, Lance, I will. In the meantime, thanks everyone for watching. I know you can't see that too well, but let's go see who's alive. We've got a guy named Blue who is doing some Spyro speedruns. Oh, well, there's that. Because I made it to G. And then, ta-da, we'll be back. You guys should go say hi to him. He's awesome. And you all take care, and I'll let you guys know the plan on Discord. Have a great night.